sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys hoping to close out the season on a high note, just 2 wins on the year, hoping to make it 3 by the end of this one. Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Jacksonville. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential. Potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the Jets' 48-yard line.
A handoff running left is ETN. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. In motion left comes Brown. From midfield now, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on speed other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
From the gun, here's Fields. To the right side, complete to Taylor. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good. For a Jets first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
He was brought down at
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 18 carries, 129 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line.
That's another Jets 1st down. A gain of 4. 1st down, Jets.
Fields now to throw. Wilson's got it complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
At the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Mason Taylor. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
At the 19-yard line.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 15 carries, 56 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Lawrence will throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Lawrence. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
The tight end in motion right. ETN up the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Now Lawrence to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now a carry for Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Jets have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
ETN once more. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Straight ahead, ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's taken down at the
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 8.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Long. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Off play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
It's second and inches. At the 15-yard line.
A short throw taken in by Long. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Yards on the play. And the Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another toe for ETN. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Good for a Jaguars. First down.
A handoff for ETN. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47.
Now Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Long. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They go play action now. Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, it's Lawrence. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception capping the drive. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Hall will give up the middle. And he'll get this up over the 25 and the 26. Now a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts,
8 yards
as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
33-yard line.
To throw is Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. This will be complete to Mitchell. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
For the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambit. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run with Allen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. Now Fields. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Hey, go, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Lawrence. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Rip, 23.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That's another Jets. First down.
Here we go, son.
A gain of 13
3-9,
yards. And the Jets, first down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now a 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Here we go, son.
Now
Allen. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Jets first down. First and goal, Jets.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Washington. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. They'll give the Hall. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jets take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Jaguars 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
On red. Hey, James or James. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 69 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Lawrence going to fire that wide, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open work beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for Jaguars. 1st down.
Lawrence. This will be caught once again by Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 28-yard line.
They'll try the left side with ETN. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to ETN. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it up, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Well, they paid the guys on defense as well. They were prepared and really executed and caused a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak. That's really well done.
Yeah, absolutely. When we see losses of yardage on the QB sneak, we're surprised, a head scratcher. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They stopped short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
ETN diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
That is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
Here we go. Jack.
Here's a give to Hall. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's another Jets 1st down.
Now it's Fields. Now, oh no, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 3 on the carry there. That sets up a long 3rd down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now Fields going to run. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Now 2nd and 9. Here's a give to ETN. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10.
15-yard line.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Here comes second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Lawrence.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the scissor. He just had no stake.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Back to throw. Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Reynolds. Here comes second down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Lions!
Here's Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Lawrence. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Throwing now, Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's long. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Jaguars first down.
Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
That's another
Jaguars.
But to throw again is Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
22 more yards.
Rip, 23.
Jaguars first down.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
28, Jets 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So now Justin Fields and the Jets down 28-21. 24 seconds to go. Pass complete to Taylor. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on first and 10. 13
yards.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Complete. This is Mitchell. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Don't jump. Ready? Shot.
And one last throw here for Fields. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them complete.